Hi, my name is Marla Irwin, and I'm from Whole Foods. Just finished talking to the folks at the MarketingProfs Digital Mixer about some social media strategies, especially as they apply to Twitter. One of the things that we found, not just at Whole Foods, but take Dell, for example, or a lot of other big brands, is to have multiple Twitter accounts. Terrific strategy. You can find a niche. For example, we have accounts for cheese and wine. Dell has accounts for travelers, for gamers, for small business owners. And you can really expand your reach that way without overwhelming your audience with a lot of tweets that don't apply to them. One thing you don't want to do is be a hard sell, aggressive, talk about yourself all the time person. Just like you wouldn't do that at a cocktail party, you don't want to do that in social media.
How's it going? Michael Stelzner here from Social Media Examiner, and did a great session that was really well received today about a case study that we did where we wrote a report, a free report, and it was seen by 40,000 people, read by 40,000 people in a mere number of weeks. One of the key take-home points was when you don't have access to an audience, when you need to try to reach people that you can't currently get to because you've got a new product or you're launching a new site or something along those lines, the trick to the whole thing is to work with people that have access to that audience. I call them fire starters. The reason I call them fire starters is because ideally they've got a captive audience.
My name is Tim Supples. Manage social media manager at Citrix Systems. And so I guess today we're talking about monitoring and engaging in the social media space. So for me, the biggest thing has always been listening before you really jump in, and just going out there and looking for your customers, looking for where the conversations are happening, and watching those conversations for a little while to understand, the flow of the conversation, the influencers who are in those communities, and really finding out where those discussions are happening.
I'm Jennifer Zezit, CEO of Scout Labs, and we had a good session today. I think that probably the biggest things that we wanted to communicate in our session were to expand people's thinkings about the way that social media could be used within a company. We talked about certainly customer support, looking for customers having problems that you can proactively solve. We talked about using it for competitive intelligence. We talked about using it for product ideas and new product insights to get into the product organization. We talked about obviously the PR function, which is one that's pretty well known. Also encourage people to use social media to be a thought leader, to get your ideas out and be part of the community in a very constructive way. And then finally using it to humanize the company and doing more than just selling, but bringing your true personality and culture to life.
Hey, I'm Sonny Gurl. We're here at the MarketingProfs Digital Mixer. I think the biggest takeaway for me here is really the focus on people. Listening to DJ Fogg's keynote just now, really focusing on the behaviors of people and what triggers them and what really gets them motivated to take that action that you want within your business. And then whatever you're really doing, whether it's in social networks or your specific business and specific strategies that you have for your company, and really engaging them in a way that gets them motivated to do something. So I think that's the biggest takeaway for me is really that aspect of people and really focusing on that community of people that are around your business.